relevant for today. It could be the 6 o'clock dinner bell, but it's actually my Buddhist bell that I use for cleansing, and it's relative to today's theme, which is on collaboration. In Zen Buddhism, they have a thing called a koan, and a koan is a riddle or a puzzle that when you solve it, it gives you a greater level of enlightenment or truth about either yourself or the world around you. And there's a koan to do with collaboration that says you've got to do it by yourself and you can't do it alone. And that kind of captures really what collaboration really is. And if you're looking to improve your collaboration, it has to be more than a mere buzzword. And what do I mean by that? There's two types of collaboration. You have passive collaboration and active collaboration. Think about passive collaboration. There's collaborators working with us all the time, whether it's within our business or personal life. An example I would use is if I'm not driving the bike or the car to go to work, I take a bus. That bus driver is collaborating with me to get me there. And sometimes the only reason we notice these collaborations aren't working is when they slow down or break. So that's kind of passive collaborations. And incidentally, a great reason why I should say thank you to everybody, because everybody's helping you on some level anyway. But active collaboration is really being proactive about improving your level of partnership with people. And it's becoming more important because if you really want to increase your relevance in market, if you want to increase your customer engagement or engagement with other people, if you want to improve or anything efficiency or operational wise, it's generally going to take collaboration with other people, because nobody, as far as I know, is fantastic at everything. So here's 5 quick ideas that if you really want to improve your collaboration, I'll share some tips that I did from a keynote this week. First one is make sure we're having regular discussions with the people that we choose to work and partner with, because then you know that you're looking in the same direction. You can set clear expectations. Make sure those regular discussions are real discussions. Pick up the phone. You can't rely on email and texting to really get clear with projects. So real conversations, and if you are using digital for collaborations, make sure it's really collaborative tech that allows you to share everything on screens. Okay, make sure that those conversations are open as well. Ambiguity and suggestion is a killer of collaboration. It takes transparency to really improve your collaborations. And with transparency means that to really be collaborative, we've got to have a willingness to be vulnerable, right? That means having to face all the conversations, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and not be offended by it. So open and vulnerable conversations. And I think one of the biggest findings you get when you really learn what it means to collaborate is that it sometimes takes patience up front. Okay, it might seem a shorter conversation in the early stages if you just want to download, but to really collaborate, you've got to be patient, explain things clearly, explain it openly, explain it transparently, and then with that patience, you'll reap the rewards in the long run. I guess the final couple of things I'd say with collaboration is to do with people and behavioral sciences. You know, I mentioned before, nobody's great at everything, unless of course you're Kanye West. And so really, you've got to identify what your strengths are and what somebody else's are, and learn to leverage each other's strengths. And also, that's a compelling reason why to learn more about behavioral sciences, so that we can adjust our language as well, so that we can appeal and speak to people and communicate more powerfully. So around me today as well, I've got some great collaborations, people like Deb and my artist with my book, and another one going live this week with Chris Penfold at F45 Fitness. So whatever you're looking to collaborate on, wish you all the success, and maybe use some of those tips to make sure those collaborations rock.